Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a special late afternoon edition of the Day 1 Severe Weather Outlook. I didn't have a video this morning or this afternoon because I was at work today, so I couldn't do the video, so I shared SPC Convective Outlook video, so anyway, this morning, but I did not see his update for the Day 1, so I'm going to do the video considering there is now an enhanced risk upgrade, which I'm going to immediately touch on. So first off, there is now an enhanced risk for severe weather today into tonight that covers central and east central South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, and northwestern Iowa. Cities in today's enhanced include Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Mason City, Iowa, Brookings, South Dakota, Ledyard, Iowa, and Mitchell, South Dakota. Alright? And there are two slight risk areas for Day 1. One covering South Central Arizona. Another slight for Day 1 covers northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, parts of western and northern Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, south central North Dakota, parts of Minnesota, parts of Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, southwestern Michigan, most of Indiana, most of Ohio, northeastern Kentucky, most of West Virginia, northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., pretty much all of Maryland, all of Delaware, most of Pennsylvania, including my area, most of New Jersey, and south central and southeastern New York State, which includes New York City. Cities in the Day 1 slights include New York, Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Phoenix, Arizona, and Indianapolis, Indiana. And there are two dark green areas for today. The dark green areas are the marginals today. Alright? Cities in the marginals include Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Cleveland, Ohio, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Omaha, Nebraska. So going to the tornado risk, there are two areas where we have 2% tornado risk areas for today. One covering parts of South Dakota, far southwestern Minnesota, and far northwestern Iowa. A second 2% tornado risk today covers northeastern Illinois, the very far extreme southwestern tip of Indiana, western Ohio, and a very tiny portion of north central Kentucky. Cities in the Day 1 2% tornado risk areas include Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. Going to the wind threat now. There are two areas where we have 30% wind risk areas for today. One covering central and east central South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, and northwestern Iowa. A second 30% wind risk area today includes far eastern panhandle of West Virginia, northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., parts of Maryland, most of Delaware, most of New Jersey, and east central and southeastern Pennsylvania, including my area. Cities in the 30% wind risk areas today include Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Arlington, Virginia, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And there are two areas where we have 15% wind risk areas for today. One covering south central Arizona, a second and broader 15% wind risk area covers northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, far northern and western Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, far south central North Dakota, parts of Minnesota, parts of Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, southwestern Michigan, most of Indiana, most of Ohio, northeastern Kentucky, most of West Virginia, central Virginia, the Maryland Panhandle, southeastern Maryland, southern Delaware, most of Pennsylvania, northern and eastern New Jersey, and south central and southeastern New York State, including New York City. The 15% wind risk areas today include New York, Chicago, Illinois, really? Phoenix, Arizona, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Columbus, Ohio. And the brown areas are the 5% wind risk areas. Alright, the brown is the 5% wind risk areas. Alright? Cities in the 5% wind risk areas include Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Cleveland, Ohio, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Omaha, Nebraska. And if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane force wind gusts to reach or exceed 74 miles per hour for thunderstorms today. Alright? The black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane force wind gusts to reach or exceed 74 miles per hour from thunderstorms today. Areas outside the black dashed area are mainly 60 to 70 miles per hour. Cities in the black dashed area today include Aurora, Illinois, Rockford, Illinois, Naperville, Illinois, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And now for the hail threat, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering far southern North Dakota and central and north central South Dakota. Alright? The 15% hail risk area today includes Aberdeen, South Dakota, Pierce, South Dakota, and Huron, South Dakota. And there are two areas where we have 5% hail risk areas, one covering southeastern Arizona and another covers northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, western and northern Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, parts of North Dakota, parts of Minnesota, most of Iowa, the very far extreme northeastern tip of Missouri, southern Wisconsin, northern half of Illinois, parts of Michigan, most of Indiana, a tiny bit of north-central Kentucky, most of Ohio, northern West Virginia, northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, most of Delaware, most of New Jersey, far southern New York, and most of Pennsylvania, including my area. The 5% hail risk areas today include Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, and Baltimore, Maryland. And if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area is level 1 of 2 on the hail intensity index. The black dashed area is the highest potential for hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. The black dashed area is the highest potential for 2-inch hail or larger today. Areas outside the black dashed area are mainly inch to 1.5 inches in diameter hail. The black dashed area today includes Rapid City, South Dakota, North Platte, Nebraska, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota, and Brookings, South Dakota. So, in summary, damaging gusts will continue with a cluster of storms progressing across the Mid-Atlantic area this afternoon. Several other severe wind and hail-producing storms remain possible across the Ohio Valley. A severe wind swath with a few 75-plus mile per hour gusts is possible across portions of the northern plains into the Midwest tonight. A few severe gusts may also occur this evening over central and southern Arizona. So, that's your day 1 outlook from me. Stay safe and affected areas today and tonight. Stay safe and affected areas today and tonight, no matter what risk you're in. Before you go to bed tonight, make sure you have a way of being notified for severe weather tonight, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, to wake you up to go to your safe spot. And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. Alright? And make sure that safe room is on the lowest level of your home, and please avoid windows at all costs. So, stay safe today and tonight, and I will have my day 2 severe weather outlook this afternoon. Soon. I'll have the day 2 outlook soon. So I'm just saying this afternoon, sorry. So, anyway, I'll have the day 2 outlook soon. Meanwhile, stay safe today and tonight, no matter what risk you're in. Take care.